Hi, this is Robert Wilkins, aka Basketball Tall. I'm happy that you tuned into my channel. I hope that you stick with me throughout this journey because along this route there's going to be some very interesting information that you'll gain in this process. For many of you, you know that I'm a retired juvenile justice specialist with the Office of Juvenile Affairs in the state of Oklahoma, in which 9 of the last years I was an assistant district supervisor in which I supervised 5 counties in the state of Oklahoma. Now, I'm on a new journey that I'm taking my work experience in which I've assessed thousands of juveniles, kids, including their families. Because when a child gets in trouble, it's not just the child, but we have to focus on the whole family as well when it comes to rehabilitative processes. But I hope that you stick with me. This is going to be very entertaining and it's going to be fun. But the most important thing is that the content, the knowledge that you gain from viewing this channel. In my experience, I've often asked kids, in which I've spoken to nearly every school in the county in which I reside. But I've often asked kids, what do you want to do? What do you want to be when you grow up? What are your goals in life? And the norm is always, most of the time, just get a good job. What type of job? Do you want to be a teacher? Do you want to be a fireman? What do you want to be? And then of course I have to, throw those little hints out to give them some ideas. Oh yeah. But for many of these families, they have no clue what they want to do with their lives. So my channel is not just for the young, but it's for the old, the elderly as well. Why? Because we all have dreams. We all have goals in life. Even if you had dreams and you never achieve them, it's never too late. As long as you're still breathing, there's still hope. And guys, I'm going to provide that content to you and of course, see where it can take you to the next level. I've been blessed in my life to have had some great opportunities. And in that journey, I learned a lot of things. And from my experiences, I'm going to share those with you. Maybe it might be of some benefit to you. If not you, maybe your loved one, your children, maybe your grandchildren, maybe your mother, your grandmother, your grandfather, because my channel is for everyone. There's something in it for everybody. And I'm going to have numerous guests on this show, guys. It's not going to just be me talking. I'm going to have some outstanding people from around the United States that have done very well in life and hear their stories. Whether it's coaching in the NBA, coaching Division I, coaching at the highest level of high school basketball 6A class, whether it's accounting in the oil field, whether it's a banker, whether law enforcement, whatever. I'm going to bring those people to you and let you hear firsthand what it took for them to where they are in life. What obstacles did they have to overcome to get where they are? Because guys, most people, when you get hit with a little negativity, we quit. It may be on your job. Your boss may have told you you're worthless. Why don't you go find another job? I never wanted you in the first place. I've been told that. I've been told, not worthless, but I've been told I didn't want you in the first place. What would you have done? Would you have used profanity towards that individual and I quit? You got to hold on to the big picture, guys. You got to look beyond what you're feeling, your emotions, and look ahead. Because I endured, and all it did was brought a bigger blessing. So, I want you to hear from others and hear their goals, the obstacles, the challenges, and even those successes, those naysayers, and what fears they may have faced to overcome, to achieve what they did and where they are today. Are you one of those that's saying, well, there's no hope for me. I was born poor, or I don't need this. I've got plenty of money. We're successful. But still, there's something that I just hadn't completed yet. And I might need some help in how do I overcome that? And then again, if you're one of those that think, what's the use? I'm never going to get ahead. I'm a little man. Guys, we live in the greatest country in the world. Yes, we have a little setback with this pandemic we're going through, but life's not over. This is the beginning still of something new Because as long as this democracy continues, there's going to be opportunities. And there's going to be a whole lot of new opportunities that we've never thought of that's going to come about because of this. And I want you to be prepared. Be prepared. Not be ignorant to what's going on, but be prepared to take that step. I know there's fear of failure, and I've witnessed it firsthand. When I was in the insurance industry, when I was in my 20s, I was sitting down with a man who was in his 40s at the time, and he was a assistant manager at a major supermarket. And we sit down just to make some phone calls, not cold calls. These are, people who he knew. And he literally trembled in my presence. Then he started crying because he couldn't make the call. The fear of failure. Is that you? I know some are saying, well, that channel is not for me. And it may not be. But how will you know? So I want you to commit yourself to at least 1 full year to see what little nuggets you may gain from this channel. What little nuggets that may propel you to from where you are now to where you want to be. I've been blessed, guys. I've had a very successful career. And I want to pass on my knowledge, my experiences to you, and maybe let's see what difference it will make in your life, their life. This information you can pass on may not be for you, but it's probably for someone you know. But I think it's for everybody. Because why? We all have dreams or wishes. We all want to do better. We all want a little bit more, but we really don't know what it takes to achieve that. Do you? I do. I'm here in the state of Oklahoma and have lived a modest but a very pleasant life. Coming from the state of Louisiana, my high school coach told me as I was going off to college on a basketball scholarship that, Robert, your junior high school coach said, you'll never be a ball player. Don't invest your time in him. He's too skinny, he's too weak, he's too uncoordinated. He just doesn't have what it takes. But I had one guy, just one, who believed in me and told me what I could become if I did this or that. He gave me 2 books on the proper techniques of shooting a basketball. My junior year on the varsity team, I was the highest percentage shooter on the team. And I was not the biggest man. We had a large ball club. I was 6'5", playing forward, and we had 2 other guys on the team much bigger than me. But the thing is, by evidence of the newspaper, it showed that I was the highest percentage shooter on the team. Has anyone ever told you what you couldn't be? Has anyone ever put you down where you thought there was no hope? I have a great story for you. This channel is about changing lives. It could even also be saving lives. And I have some great stories to share with you in my journey in the criminal justice field. Real stories. But this channel is about overcoming obstacles, achieving your goals, living your dreams. It's about being happy, to be loved. I think everyone wants to be happy at least, don't we? Do you have a vision for your life? Do you have a vision for your children? You don't know what to turn, where to turn, or how to go about it. Guys, I'm going to bring you all of that information. God. Now, of course, by seeing these braces on my teeth, if you see me lick my lips quite often, I move my mouth a little funny, it's because of these braces I have in my mouth. And I've had rubber bands as well. So you're going to have to bear with me in this process. I was born and raised in Monroe, Louisiana, so my accent slips out every now and then. My wife, who's pretty much been my English teacher, she used to get on me all the time and how to pronounce the word correctly, even though I spelled it correctly, but I just was not saying it the way it should have been said. But I guess that was an attraction. How I may have gotten her. She may have liked my accent. If you would please, tap on the subscribe button and also tap on the notification bell as well. all future content, once I upload it, you will be the first to be informed of my new broadcast, of any new uploads. So please tap the subscribe button. And also, if you like the content or what we're talking about or what I'm talking about, please also give me a thumbs up, please, because that lets YouTube know that you like the kind of content that I'm putting out. But guys, this is going to be great. I am so excited because I'm going to bring a host of people to you that's just going to knock your socks off. Get ready to grow. Get ready to learn. Get ready to take action in this time of need. It's your need. It's time of being afraid. It's about achieving your goals. It's about being all that you can be. Have no regrets. Don't live your life and then look back and just wish you would have. Because we all know people that could have, should have, but didn't. If that's you, it's okay. You got hope on you. Hope is here right now to give you the information and knowledge and the tools you need to help you. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next week.